Hi, I'm Carrie. Welcome to the Kindred Way.
Yay!
Today we are canning salsa. How exciting. Everybody likes salsa, right? Do you like salsa? Yeah? Okay.
Mild salsa.
Mild salsa. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to peel and seed our Roma tomatoes. Roma tomatoes are a paste tomato, meaning that it is thicker and not as juicy as some tomatoes are. So this is perfect for making salsa. The first thing we're going to do is we have a pot of boiling water and we have a bowl full of ice water. First thing we're going to do is peel them. So we're going to make a small little X, a shallow cut line in our tomatoes in the shape of an X. This is going to help the tomatoes peel faster, and it's going to make it easier for you to peel them. So let's get started with that. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to put this in the boiling water for about 1 minute. It may not even take that long. It'll start curling, and then we're going to put it into the water so that it will stop cooking. And this is ice water, cold water full of ice. All right, so let's get started. Yes, that's ice water. I gotta wait for it to be boiling. Well, I wanted to get it going here.
So we're going to score tomatoes and we'll get them prepped to go into the hot water. We'll be right back.
After it's scored, we're going to take this and we're going to put it into this boiling water for about a minute. That been a minute, you think? Probably not.
No, not yet.
Not yet. We probably need more water in here too. We're going to do one at a time right now so that you can see how to do this. So we put our scored tomato into the boiling water for about a minute.
Oh, I'm really editing this video.
It's been a minute. Okay. So I'm going to show you what it looks like. See how it's cracking? And we're going to put it in our cold water so it doesn't keep cooking. I'll leave that in there for just a minute. Too bad the camera doesn't look both ways so they can see your eyes rolling and the faces you're making. All right, so see, this is it. So we're going to take this and look at that. Look at that. It just peels right off. How easy is that? That's awesome. Awesome. Right along that scored line. And there you have a peeled tomato. Easy. All right, when we come back, we're going to do all these, and when we come back, we're going to show you how to seed them. We're back, and we have boiled and blanched these Roma tomatoes. There's no skin on them. It was really fast and really easy. So what we're going to do now is we're going to seed them. So I'm going to take one, and we're going to cut this in half. All right. We're going to take a spoon. We're just going to take all the seeds and the pulp out. And there you go. So I just usually score at the top and score at the bottom. Get a spoon and take it out. You know, I'm not very graceful when I do things, so you could probably do better than me. So I'm going to cut it again. Take out the insides. And if you have a few seeds in there, it's fine. This does not have to be perfect. Some people don't even seed their tomatoes. So it's really up to you. I'm just going to show you this way. You can tell that these tomatoes are not cooked. They were blanched, so they're still kind of tough. All right. There we go, and I'm making a mess. So I'm gonna get another bowl, finish doing this, and come back to you when we're done.
Eventually.
Okay, we have seeded the tomatoes and chopped them. So we're gonna take all of this and we're gonna add it to our pot. Excuse you, Tom. That's Tom or Tomcat. All right, put all this in the pot. Okay. We also chopped up 2 cups of onion, 2 cups of bell pepper, thinly chopped, finely chopped jalapeno pepper, 1 big huge one, and 4 teaspoons of minced garlic. And we're gonna pour all that in here. Get it all out. You can use whatever type of pepper you want. And you can make this as spicy or as mild as you would like. All right, let's stir this up a little bit. Did something just fly off? All right, we're going to stir this up. We're going to add a 1/2 cup of lemon juice. And this is needed in canning so that it preserves the food and you don't end up with botulism. If you don't have lemon juice, you can substitute vinegar. I use the lemon juice because it doesn't make the salsa taste different than what it should. All right, so this is 1 teaspoon of sugar with 2 teaspoons of salt, and I just put them in the same little bowl here. So we're gonna turn this on. We're gonna bring this to a boil, and then we're gonna let it simmer for 15 minutes. After this is cooked down, and you have to cook your salsa before you can it. Don't put raw vegetables, or at least not in this instant, into the water canner bath, because again, it needs to be cooked. All right, so we're gonna cook this down, bring it to a boil, let it simmer for 15 minutes, and we're gonna start packing our jars. So we'll be back then. Welcome back. We have been cooking this, bringing it to a boil for 10 minutes and letting it simmer for 15. So now we're ready to put our salsa into our jars. So we're gonna start, we're using pint jars. Whoops, tripping over my own. Okay, we're gonna put this in. All this is clean. And where's my ladle I had? Okay, so we're back, and we're gonna leave a 1/2 inch headspace, which is about to the bottom of the rim. To the top is about a 1/2 inch. So we're gonna fill it to here. All right. And you could get a lot of vegetables or you could get a lot of juice. So I'm trying to make sure that my ladle isn't just full of chunks. We want some of that juice in there to make it like salsa. Okay. All right, there we go. And we're going to take our lid, which this has cooled down a bit, but they've been hot because I can't find my metal thing. Actually, what we're going to do is we're going to, I can't find my little metal thing, my magnet to get the, it's not exactly, don't I have a smaller one of these? A little blue one? Okay, where'd he go? Okay. I can't find my magnet. What's it called?
Magnet stick.
You know, the thing you use to get your lids out, because you could use the other end of that to get bubbles out. I'm using this because I can't find anything else right now, but it is clean. So we're going to go in and we're going to get all the bubbles out. All right. And we're going to put a lid on it. There's nothing on the lid. Hot. Okay, so let's take a minute to talk about proper canning techniques. Okay, so when you go to can, I'm gonna put this on my blog post, how to prepare for water bath canning and pressure canning and the right technique for them so that you don't end up getting sick or having botulism. But right now I'm not going to because I just have to get a piece of paper and read it in front of you. So we're not gonna do that. We're gonna take our jars and I'm going to put it back in. And our jars are warm because we don't want them to break. So this is hot. But sometimes what we put in there is not hot. And we don't want our jars to break. So we want to keep them warm. So you don't want cold jars, fill them, and then stick them into hot water. So we let them stay warm. I'm not making much sense, but that's okay because my brother's going to edit this. And it's going to make me sound better. He edits a lot because, I don't know how to explain myself, but. All right, so I'll see you when we're back and all the cans, all the jars have been filled. See you in a minute. And we're back. So this is the last one. This made 5-pint jars of salsa. And we're going to put this into our canner. And I had 2 extra ones just in case because I wasn't sure how much this would make, but now I know, so I can amend my recipe. So I'm going to take these out. I'm going to make sure that these are pretty much the same separation in here. I do have a rack, I just didn't put it in this time. You don't always need it, so these are all around the edge. All right, so what we're going to do, we're going to bring this up to a boil. And after it starts boiling, then we start counting. And we're gonna let it boil for 15 minutes. So don't put it in and say, oh, in 15 minutes, I'm done. You're not. When it comes to a rolling boil, then you start your timer. So we're gonna wait and watch this. Again, 15 minutes after it boils. So we're gonna let it boil. And here we go. When we get done, we'll be back. We have our 15 minutes is up. But before we get to taking our jars out of our water bath canner, I want to tell you that we're going to put the proper canning techniques for the water bath canner and pressure canning in the description below so that you can see them. Also, when we do a video, we always put the link to the recipe in the description as well. You can also head over to thekindredway.com and look through our recipes at what you would like to make. I also ask that you subscribe and hit the notification bell because we like doing this for you. All right, so on with canning salsa. Our 15 minutes is up. And we're gonna take these out, our 5-pint size jars of salsa. All that's left to do now is let them sit here for 24 hours. That gives them time to cool down. And during that time, they're going to seal, and you'll start hearing popping. After they're finished popping, sealing, and cooling down, then you can put them in a cool place, probably your pantry. Probably in your pantry. And then when you're ready to use your salsa, it's cool. You can go ahead and heat this up again if you prefer your salsa warm, or you can just use it at room temperature, which is going to be. But we appreciate you joining us and putting up with us. And again, if any of this doesn't make sense, all the recipes and the correct directions are on our website with a link in the description.
You can also comment
Oh yeah, you can comment too. I get lots of comments.
if you have a question.
If you have a question, yes. Number one question, why do you use metal spoons in a metal pan? It's too loud. Well, we have fixed that because now we're using either plastic or wooden utensils, so you won't hear that anymore. Anyway, join us on thekindredway.com and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And thank you for joining us. Love hearing that popping sound. We'll see you next time on The Kindred Way.